It's your morning minute. Nate Lundy, TJ Carpenter. Sean still not feeling well. He's moved from swine flu now to the bird flu and possibly goat flu. We're looking into it. Hopefully he'll be back with us tomorrow. Yesterday, press conference introducing John Gruden as the new head coach of the Oakland Raiders. We know that the worst kept secret out there. The news was out there. They just had to wait for him to be done with that wild card game on ESPN to officially do it. But what do you think it means, not just for the Raiders, TJ, but for the rest of the AFC West?
Well, I think obviously you're going to get a lot of attention because it's the Raiders and it's John Gruden and all that stuff. But, I mean, he's got to now go out there and do the work. And a lot of that's going to be dependent upon whether or not he can fix Derek Carr. Because the Raiders will go as Derek Carr goes, and that's the same thing true for John Gruden. John Gruden's not going to go in there and then just make them automatically better by his Grudenness. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has to fall into the right place. And also, too, it's a very competitive division. For Denver, I think the most important thing is that everybody else seems to have some pieces in place and kind of has some solid sense of identity, and the Broncos don't right now. They need to find that.
I think when it comes to John Gruden, one of the things I think you're exactly right about Derek Carr. The other piece that I look at is from the time that they drafted Khalil Mack, there was this idea and this intention that the Raiders were going to build up this defense, maybe not to the same level that we saw out of the Broncos, especially in the Super Bowl 50 run, but there was kind of this expectation that the Raiders were on their way to building this defense, especially around Khalil Mack, and we just haven't seen that yet. So I think in addition to Derek Carr, and whether or not Rich Gannon becomes the guy to try to work with Derek Carr and improve him or not, I think the other piece, TJ, is the defense, because that attitude and swagger that Gruden has needs to translate to the defensive side of the ball, but they've also got to improve the talent there.
Yeah, they've been bad through the middle of their defense for a while now, and when we talked with JT the Brick, he mentioned inside linebacker or middle linebacker in particular, and I think because you're essentially the quarterback of the defense when you're playing middle linebacker, that helps Khalil Mack be better at his job because the middle linebacker is making all these adjustments. When you don't have that, even if you're talented, it means you're going to be limited production-wise, and I think that's been Khalil Mack's issue.
Absolutely. So we'll see exactly what it means as we get towards 2018. We'll see the kinds of decisions that the Oakland Raiders make in addition to the rest of the division in free agency and in the draft as well. But the big press conference yesterday, it's now official. Now John Gruden has to get to work, and the rest of the AFC West has their eyes on the Bay Area to see what happens, just like we do. Thanks for stopping by. Morning Minute. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. on Mile High Sports Radio, AM 1340, FM 1047. But for now, for TJ, I'm Nate. We'll see you.